simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
That has been slung wide. Cross goes in there, and a header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That is a brilliant interception. Albacete are looking to go forward now. And Bronkhorst. Bullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
Club America have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Thiago. In it comes. So it is still 0-0. He's looking wide. And it's Koeman. Tries from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Schneider. Bale. Oh, good. And he shoots! It's there! The first significant strike. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Albacete have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception. Oh no, what has happened here? Schneider. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Thiago, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Club America are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. Look at the space here. Good ball, good take. That's really well cleared.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's intervened well there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zanetti played over towards the opposite flank, and it's Mendes. Hazard, great vision, and this is Hullet. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Hullet. Adriano. Now Thiago. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly. Oh, important interception. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Albacete coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0 to nil.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Albacete have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So off we go again. Albacete leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Hullet. This is a promising build-up. Hullet makes a dash for it. Is there any support? He might not. Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Club America get their fourth corner. Thiago with the short one. Koeman delivers. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Caught offside that time. Thiago, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. Zanetti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! He's beat, and there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it! Hullet! Ruud Hullet! That is just a piece of art! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Impressive jump! And that's a tidy finish! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So could they be onto something here? Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's a good ball. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Van Bronckhorst providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
They're up to 5 corners now. Only partially clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Schneider.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Half an hour gone in the second half. It's a really well-measured ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. Marquez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk. Van Bronckhorst, who does have an assist to his name. Schneider is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot, and he's worked it through. Space for him to turn and look. Can he get on the end of this?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Hullet. Ah, that's a fine interception. It's a good ball out wide. Bale. And now the breakaway. Schneider. Good purposeful running this. Azar. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely feet. A pretty loose pass. Oh, cracking ball. Time added on 4 minutes. Zanetti. Azar. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely weighted ball. It's Azar! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Albacete definitely came out on top, simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.